guys, it's November 16th, 2020. I'm Kimberly Jolly from Fat Quarter Shop and super excited to partner with Priscilla and Chelsea of the Real Housewives of Christmas to celebrate Christmas actually in December. So our event is called Jolly Housewives. We have this wonderful shirt. It is pretty true to size. You can buy it at Fat Quarter Shop. Mine is a size large and super comfortable. And we also have these bags made so that you can stitch and style with their Stitching with the Housewives bag. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to stitch for 30 days because I wanted to space out my projects. This is going to be a sew along where you just stitch on Stitching with the Housewives Christmas patterns. So I have picked 6 of my favorite. I'm going to divide all 5 of them and I'm going to divide all 6 of them into 5 parts. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to kind of start off with what I'm stitching. Then I'm going to show you what Priscilla will be stitching and what Chelsea will be stitching, and then some ideas. Now, this is just a fun way to stitch their patterns. You don't have to stitch what I'm stitching or what they're stitching. We're just stitching, celebrating with the Stitching with the Housewives patterns. So I'm going to start mine on November 24th and finish around December 3rd. We have made this wonderful calendar that you can download for free. I have filled mine out, so this will help me kind of keep on track with what I'm doing each day. You can download this calendar for free on the Fat Quarter Shop website. And of course, you can stitch all the way to the 31st. There's really no rules. You can just stitch whatever you would like. We would love for you to add the hashtag to what you're stitching so we can all see what you're doing. It's going to be a fun event. So what I have done this time, I'm going to do a little bit different than what I have been doing in the past, is I'm going to make a book of just Christmas items. So I have already stitched their ornaments that are gingerbread cottage, Santa's cookies, sweet delivery, and Mrs. Claus cookies. Those are some of their Christmas patterns. So I've already stitched those, and I'm going to keep all Christmas Stitching with the Housewives in one book. Now this is what I'm going to be doing for Jolly Housewives. And instead of doing 5 different pages, I'm just going to do 1 page, and I'll probably just put part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and then go into the notes section, part 5. So I'm going to start this one on November 24th. And here is what I have everything put together. So this bag is from Goose on Etsy. And so what I do when I get my items is I take my fabric out, I take the pattern out of the plastic bag to make it easy, and I have all my floss. So on this one, this will be my first part, is the top. The second part will be the Christmas lights. The third part will be the trees, and I think the trees are going to be a lot of fun because that gingham is pretty fun. It's white and green. And then the truck will be part 4, and then all of this will be part 5. So what I will be doing on this one is I will leave the chicken off, and I will probably put Piggy over here and then put the second reindeer over here. So that's probably what I will do, but I'm going to keep all the colors the same, all of their colors right here, and on all of their patterns they are listing how they have finished it. And if you want any finishing ideas on this, all of that will also be on Priscilla's 2000.blogspot.com on how she finishes all of these. So that's my first project. And my second project is up on the housetop. And so I've got everything ready. I have all the floss, and here is my piece. I am going to do the up on the housetop is the first part. The second part will be the left house. The third part will be the right house. And then the fourth part, I will kind of do the side, like the Santa, the trees, the truck. And then part 5 is the bottom. And one thing I do is I do leave the least amount for the last week. Just because that makes sure that I'm going to get it. I get a lot of the hard stuff done at the beginning. And super excited about this one and the little to figure out how to make these different, and I've already figured it out because Priscilla printed out reindeer, and I need to go print that out. I don't think I've printed it out yet. Let me see. Oh, I did print it out. Here it is. Right here. You can print this free on priscillas2000.blogspot.com if you want to put a reindeer instead of chicken. And then I'm going to put Piggy right here. Piggy's my dog. So that is my second one. Very, very, very excited about doing this. I'm going to have my house so decorated in 2021. The next one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and this is my favorite finishing that Priscilla has ever done. So she went ahead and bought me a mailbox so she can finish mine the same way. So I have my fabric. All of the blacks that I'm using are chalkboard black. And one thing that I did do is Tennessee red clay is only used a tiny bit in some of them. So some of them I only got one skein and I'll just share it between the bags. But like bamboo, I know I'll need two. But this one, I don't need a full skein for this pattern and the next one. So, and I did pull some of these from my stash so that I didn't have to buy all new skeins. So that is my third one. And I have them all in my book. So let's see. Now we're on to A Merry Little Christmas. And I have it in my brand new Stitching with Housewives bag. And this one I am very excited. This is the only one that I'm not stitching on black. I am stitching with 14 count dyed effect Aqua fabric flare. So I have to cut this down. I haven't cut it down yet. But it definitely is a big enough piece. It's very long. So I will have enough to make 2 projects so I can save it for later. And the fabric that they used is Chelsea and Priscilla stitched on 28 count Monaco. They dyed it with evening blue Monaco. And then on top of it, they tea dyed it after. They have tutorials on how to do that on their YouTube channel. This one I also divided into 5 sections. I am going to do the lights as day 1. Day 2, I'm going to do Have Yourself. Day 3, I'm going to do Merry Little Christmas. Actually, I'm going to do this part right here. Then I'm going to do Merry Little Christmas. And then I'm going to do the bottom and the Santa and Mrs. Claus as the 5th. And of course, as I'm going, I can be totally flexible. And, you know, if I feel like doing the words, I can do that. I can do however. I don't have to be so strict. I wasn't, it took me a while to figure out the A went with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So kind of a dingbat. So I'm excited about that. This is the only one that I just got the fabric for, so I need to cut it down before I start. And the same thing with this is I pulled like peanut brittle. This was used in a previous project, so I pulled this from my stash. And then the last 2, this one came in just in time. It just arrived last Monday. This is the brand new Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And it has half cross stitch and half punch needle. You can see some of the other cross stitch on the back. And this is exciting because this is actually in color. Their pattern is. I got the thread pack and my fabric. I have not cut my fabric down because this just came, so I need to cut that down. These bags I've been showing are all by Goose Designs. Now on this one, I had a little bit of a hard time figuring out how to divide it. So I think what I'm going to do is the snowman on the left, then the snowman on the right, then the trees, then the barn, and the bottom. Now on the bottom, I am going to definitely leave this off, but I was thinking I might see if Priscilla will draw me some piggies, because I'm fine with the sheep. It's just the little chickens that I don't really need the little chickens. So I'll probably on these, I'll probably just finish the tree off and just leave the chickens off. But then down here, I would like to do 2 little small piggies. I just don't know if they'll fit. So we'll see if Priscilla has time. She might not. If not, I just leave it off. And then the last one, this bag is by Layla May Designs. I bought it as part of their bag sale on Facebook last year, or this year, one of the years. I don't remember when. I think it was last year. So on this one, this is Rudolph and Mr. Claus, and it's so cute. So on this one, I have all my thread, and this one I did have time to cut this down. On this one, I divided left border as the first day, right border as the second day, and then I divided a Rudolph into 3 sections, top, middle, bottom. And here, I might leave him as Santa Claus, and I might put Piggy in. So we'll just kind of have to see how I'm feeling. I really like the Mr. Claus in there, but at the same time, I really like Piggy to be somewhere in my pieces, so I'm not sure where he would fit if I didn't put him there. Or maybe Piggy just has to be off one, we'll see. And on this one, they are also putting all of their information on how they finish. And so that is what I am stitching. I'm super excited about all of that. I'm excited that I have everything already cut down. I just need to today finish cutting down everything, serge it, and then when I get back from my trip, I'm gonna start. I'm excited to celebrate Christmas. I'm gonna have so many pieces in my house, I'm not even gonna know what to do with them. So definitely join us. I would love to show you what Priscilla is working on. And these are the ones that she's going to work on. She's going to work on Gingerbread Cottage. So on this store sample, Chelsea stitched it. So Priscilla's going to stitch it. So she has one for her tree. This is a PDF on our site. She's going to work on Santa's cookie. Same thing. Chelsea stitched the sample, so she's going to make one for her tree. This is a PDF. Mrs. Claus Cookies is a PDF, and Chelsea stitched that, so now Priscilla's going to stitch it. And if you buy this pattern, you get this free. So she's also going to stitch this one. And so those are the ornaments she's going to stitch. Then she's going to stitch Candy Cane Coop. That's so cute. That was in the running. So that one didn't make the cut, but I'll probably do that as part of Jolly July. And then A Merry Little Christmas, which is the one I'm also stitching, and Up on the Housetop. So this is the only one that I'll have to put into Jolly July. And also they have four snowman ornaments. I'm going to put those in Jolly July next year also. So this is what Priscilla's working on. And then this is what Chelsea's going to work on. Chelsea's going to work on Deck the Halls. This is a brand new PDF that we just put up, and that is so funny that the chickens are decorating the tree. And this is a PDF on our site. So Priscilla made this one, so now Chelsea's going to make one. She's also going to do Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So I think this one will probably be the most popular because all 3 of us are stitching it, and I think people really like when they do an aqua fabric. And Layla May Designs did do a custom fabric that they sold that was an aqua, and it is sold out, but they did say it was called Ashley Aqua. They are going to do other colors in the future, so if you missed out on that sale, they'll have another one. She's also going to do Rudolph and Mr. Claus, and I thought this one would be a great addition also. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you all of the pieces that are finished so you can see them up close and in detail. So these are the 2 that I just showed. I finished these recently, and they're brand new. This comes as PDF separately or a paper pattern together, so this would be great for Jolly Housewives. And then I'm going to show you some of the other pieces. I want to show you just so you can see it in detail. So here you can see that they coffee tea dyed because you can see the coffee imprint. And so these are all finished by Priscilla and Chelsea, and all details of how they finished them are on either their YouTube channel or their blog. And oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I haven't seen anything like this. So this one's very unique. The next one I'm going to show is up on the housetop. And we have linked in the description all of the items also that you could get at Hobby Lobby for finishing. So you can find it with us or with them. This one is a lot of details. So I'm thinking this one's going to take the most amount of work. I do think it's cute, the little chickens, but I'm going to have Piggy hold the sign. I might, on this one, I might move the sign over and just have Piggy hold it in on one side so there's only one Piggy. And so there's that one. And the next one is Rudolph and Mr. Claus. Look how cute he is. See, it would be really hard for me to change him out to be Piggy because Santa Claus looks so cute. So that one is this finished, and this is a really nice tray. I love this tray. And this is Winter Berries. This one is really awesome. So pretty. And I love all of her finishing. Oh my gosh, it's so precious. And the very next one is Trucking Along December. And on her Trucking Along series, or their Trucking Along series, they are doing theirs in 2 parts. And they have finished them on this piece. And they can interchange the center piece, the top, and the bottom. So they only had to buy this piece once. And you will see when you look at it through the different seasons, this black really holds steady and true and looks good throughout. And the very last one is, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is the mailbox. So this has been, I think I'm going to tell my kids to put their Santa letters in my mailbox if I can finish it in time. I don't think it'll be finished this year, but next year. And when I do, the one thing that I do is when they do these checkerboards, I always do the white first and then fill in later with the red. So that is our Jolly Housewives. I really hope that you will join Priscilla, Chelsea, and I and stitch some stitching with the Housewives. It's going to be a ton of fun. Remember, there's no rules. You can use any floss, any fabric. You can customize it, make it your own. They have lots of What's in My Cup ornaments. They have lots of new snowman ornaments. So they have all kinds of stuff for you to choose from. And we really hope you join us.